Poverty in the countryside and Western affluence in the capital, Yerevan. Armenia is a country marked by stark contrasts.
Awareness and knowledge are key.
Until 1991, Armenia was a part of the former Soviet Union. After the collapse of communism, the country fell into an economic crisis and still hasn't fully recovered. Small and mid-sized companies struggle, so environmental protection has to yield profits.
Since 2014, our new wastewater recycling unit has saved us over 100,000 euros.
Companies here have rarely put much thought into environmentally friendly production, but things are starting to change.
If we reorganize our production successfully, then it also makes good business sense.
Armenia's economy is largely dominated by agriculture. Cereals, fruit and vegetables are the main crops, like here at the foot of Mount Ararat. With some 3,000 hours of sunshine a year, peaches, apricots and plums grow in abundance. This fruit farmer turns his harvests into dried fruit. He switched to organic production and no longer uses chemical fertilizers and pesticides. A local environmental NGO helped him make the switch. Financial support comes from the International Climate Initiative. The organization advises companies about sustainable practices. The fruit farmers' ovens are now solar-powered and have more efficient ventilation. The fruit drying process is now 5 times faster, saving energy and cost.
Production in Armenia and our region isn't big enough to compete with neighboring countries, such as Iran or Turkey. Since Armenia is a small country, it needs competitive products. Fruits and dried fruits are among those products.
The dried fruit now has an EU organic certification and these days also sells in France.
He is a role model without any doubt. It's also about the person. When he starts something, he wants to finalize it and finish it with a good result.
Many Armenian businesses would like to get their foot in the door of European markets. But before that can happen, they need to improve production standards and boost their environmental credentials. Industry accounts for just 25% of Armenia's GDP. Today, Nuna Harutyunyan is visiting a battery factory on the outskirts of Yerevan. Byproducts of the production process, sulfuric acid and lead, used to end up in the factory's wastewater, but the company has now found a cleaner solution.
Not many people are necessarily analyzing or viewing the process because business person looks on his benefits, how he runs the business, and it's not necessarily that he knows all the details on the impact on environment.
The car batteries are cooled before they're charged. The factory now uses technology that cleans the cooling water after the charging process so it can be recycled, along with the rest of the wastewater. Some €2 million were invested in the new facility.
Most of the water ended up in the sewage system, so we needed a closed system. That meant the water didn't leave the factory. This way we save huge amounts of water, which also makes economic sense.
The lead is partly recycled and waste lead remelted, so there's a saving of over €500 of material per tonne. It's a more efficient use of resources. Meanwhile, in this bakery, leftover pastry is no longer simply thrown away. It's turned into biscuits. Sometimes the solutions are simple. Any bread that isn't sold is turned into breadcrumbs, another of the NGO's ideas. And the breadcrumbs have proved a bestseller.